All right, time now for What to Watch. Some Gen Z Americans are changing up their usual spring break traditions, and instead they're trying a new trend. It's called day tripping.
Because I messed it up.
It's called dry tripping. Dry tripping. And BBC reports vacationers are looking to get more out of their trips physically, emotionally, and financially by removing alcohol out of the equation. So joining us now to break this down is Alexis Benveniste. She's a freelance writer and features correspondent for BBC. Good to see you, Alexis. When you sent me your reporting, I shared it with Anne-Marie, and I'm like, we have to talk about this because I need to understand what's driving this trend, and more importantly, what are the benefits behind it?
Right. Well, across generations, people are reassessing their relationships with alcohol, particularly after the pandemic, but it has become increasingly popular among Gen Z. A whopping 54% of people in the Gen Z generation who are able to drink said they haven't actually had alcohol in the past 6 months. They're just realizing it's not really serving them. It's not as appealing in terms of their mental health, their physical health. Financially, you're able to save a lot of money if you don't drink. And when you're on vacation, it's particularly relevant because you're investing all of this time, money, energy, days off from work to have, time away to really relax and enjoy yourself. And not drinking gives you the opportunity to have this hangover-free vacation that really makes it worthwhile.
I think it's really interesting that this is happening at a time when we're seeing like cannabis being legalized more and more in different places, in some places sort of mushrooms. Like there are more options to kind of disconnect from reality. And the generation that is growing up with this is choosing to be more connected to reality. I find that fascinating.
It's especially interesting when you think about how addicted we all are to our smartphones.
Yeah.
Being able to, unplug on vacation from both your phone and trying to just escape reality, it really does say something that the younger generation is trying to tie into reality in a way that really is real to them. And I think that, alcohol, it's a way to escape. And by nature of going on vacation, you're escaping in a really great way already. And so you don't really need the alcohol. And I think younger generations are understanding that in a way that older generations are kind of taking note of. And that's kind of a cool thing to see.
So look, I think that perhaps, I could be wrong, but it strikes me that perhaps what's going on here is that they're maturing, right? Because the vacations that I took when I was in college and my first couple of years out of college were, alcohol-fueled, bacchanalias, right? I mean, and that's what you do when you're 21 safely.
But how old are Gen Zs?
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that, like, now, when I go on vacation, I don't, like, get wasted. Like, I have a wife and I have a kid. Like, I have a couple of drinks, get a little, like, little buzz, and that's it.
A little loose.
Then a little loose. But the question becomes, more interestingly, I think, Alexis, how are businesses capitalizing on the trend? Because my wife, coming off of breastfeeding, like, she was drinking these non-alcoholic spirits, which are, like, booming now.
But I would also think it's a big shift for them because, companies make a ton of money on alcohol. The upselling is, like, ridiculous. So how's it working for businesses?
So I think it is easier than ever as a consumer to not drink because there are so many options. You go to a restaurant, you're at an airport lounge, you're on a flight, you're at a hotel, and there are, mocktails or spirit-free options on the menu. And I think that in itself, is part of the ecosystem. So Delta, JetBlue, Alaska, all of these airlines are tapping into still being intentional with what they're offering in terms of alcohol-free options. So it's not just, here's a club soda or grab a Sprite. It is a more intentional, thought-through beverage option that's being offered. So you can go to a Hilton hotel, you can get on a JetBlue flight, you can get on a Delta flight, and you're not going to feel left out in the way that maybe you would have 10 years ago when businesses weren't as tapped into the trend.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's pretty good. Alexis Benveniste, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.